Morning, friends. It is Running Kimono, and right off the bat, before we dive into the paper deals, we have a free 8x10 print over at Walgreens, one per account, using the code It's Free. I did mine this morning. It worked magically beautifully for me. So definitely put your order in right away. And when you are at the register, punch in the phone number that's associated with your account, and one of these may or may not print for you. On my main account, it never does. On my husband's account, it always does. So always your mileage may vary, but you can do a lot with a 5 back when you spend 15. It is probably one of the best boosters out there, and that is a paper booster. Okay, guys, and I'm just going to be 100% truthful with you guys. Yesterday I was at a Walgreens and I snapped this video because I was like, man, like, is the truck not coming? Are they out of this in the warehouse? Because this is looking like 2020 to me. And I noticed on the app this morning when I was trying to work my magic, some stores around me are now having limits, which they never typically do. So it is quite, interesting to say the least. So in another 2 weeks, are the shelves going to be completely bare? I don't know. Is the average shopper stocking up? But who is stocking up to this degree? Or is it a warehouse issue? Staff will not tell me, but what I'm seeing, my eyes do not deceive me. As a smart couponer, prepper, I would be doing some of these deals just to be smart. This is just your Aunt Rach talking, who's been through this 5 years ago and has been extreme couponing for just under 15 years. If you guys could do me a huge kindness before we hop into the deals, both online and in store, if you could possibly give this video a big enthusiastic thumbs up, I would be so grateful if you could take a second and like the video. Okay, so the first couple deals that we're doing are curbside, meaning you're ordering this stuff through the Walgreens app, paying for it, driving to the store and picking it up, and you are hitting the box on the left-hand side with the green check for the pickup. Deal number one, of course, we have to go back into this. If you can track down a quantity of these Walgreens toilet paper or paper towels, it's still a really good deal. It's not like 18, it's just 4, I believe. So the toilet paper, very similar to Angel Soft. The paper towel, very similar to Sparkle. It's probably made in that factory too. And we're going to load this magic, which is the $1.50 off, which is a Walgreens coupon. If you've already used it, you would just go back in your households folder and reload it. So for this one, we're grabbing a quantity, I believe it's 4. So you can do 3 of one of the other, or 2 of each, depending how your store has it set up. So I put in 3 toilet papers and 1 paper towel. Again, if you have limits in your store, you might have to do 2 of each. Hopefully your limit isn't only 1, because that would be really sad, but we'll figure out another deal in the video for paper. To show you $6 coming off with that Walgreens coupon, and you additionally can use the code WAG10 for an additional $1.20 of savings. And now we have $18, $7.20 melting off, a little bit of tax, $11.45. I would use $10 on Walgreens cash if you may have it, and pay $1.45 and call this a super deal for some inexpensive paper. Even if it's not your favorite, it might be a good idea to have a little bit of this in your stockpile. Deal number 2. Now for this one, we're going to be grabbing 2 of the Scott toilet papers for $7.50. It's buy one, get one 50% off. Plus we have $1 digital attaching to this product, which is a manufacturer coupon. We're also going to throw in this friend, which is a 4-pack of the Cottonelle for $5, and it's a 4 equals 16. So there is a good amount of paper in there, and there's also $1 digital for that one. So just to show you, $1 for both the Scott and the Cottonelle melting off. And then you can also use WAG10 for another $5 off. So for that extra $5 off, this is why curbside is just a little bit better sometimes than doing these deals in store. $12.50, subtracting the $1.05 with WAG10, $2 in manufacturers. The total here is $10.14. I would use $10 in Walgreens cash, pay 14 cents, and call this a very smart deal. Deal number 3. This is the last curbside one that I have prepared for you. These Angel Softs are massive. It's supposed to be 64 rolls in this. I don't know if it's a 16 or 12 count. They're just massives. So they are $9.99 in each. The typical price point for this is $15.99 for one of these. So 2 of them is $19.98. Unfortunately, there is no digital coupons to go with. And then 3 of these boxes of the Kleenex facial tissue. Not a bad price point for $5. I think the box of the 3 count is like $5.99. So this is just a little bit cheaper. So that's why I threw this in. And a lot of us prefer Kleenex to Puffs or the generic. Just to show you, with the code WAG10, $2.50 is melting off for this transaction. And looking at this, the overall total is $24.98, $2.50 melting off, bit of tax. So the total here is $23.83. If you wish to use $20 in Walgreens cash and pay for $3.83, absolutely go for it. These packs will last your family a long time. We're still working on a pack in our house. Now, my Fetch Rewards account, this is weird. It's for Target and Dollar General for the Angel Soft. Walgreens is in fact excluded. However, with the Fetch Rewards account, your account might be different than mine. So if you plan to get these really large packs, what I recommend is for you to go through the app, see what is and is not included for stores, and if the Angel Soft at Walgreens is included, you'll get extra points for this. And also make sure you get a receipt. So ask the cashier to process your order through a regular register so you get a paper receipt for Fetch. The final deal that we're looking at is to do this one in store because it's involving a paper register reward. It is to buy 3 participating Charmin or Bounty products to get back a $3 register reward. So the paper towels or these Charmin Essentials, strong or soft, whichever one you prefer. And a little bit of savings. They're usually $6.79 and they're down to $4.99. If you want to throw in some register rewards to get a lesser out of pocket, absolutely go for it. And even some that are like $5 off shaving only, it'll work. If the cashier reads it line for line, it's obviously a no. But if they'll just scan it for you, it should scan with your order. Okay, so here it is, guys. 3 packs of these Charmins will be $14.97. Getting back a $3 register reward. It's $11.97 for the 3 or $3.99 per pack. It is okay to use Walgreens cash or register rewards if you're doing this deal with no booster. And if you have, the register rewards, definitely throw it in, and you can earn it to earn, or you can spend it to earn that register reward. And it's just a really smart deal any way that you look at it. I know a lot of us are trying to create a small stockpile. If you share paper products too with your family and you're like, take whatever you want, you might want to do an inventory or just set limits, because if the stores go completely bare, which we've seen back 5 years ago, you just might want to be smart about it. We'll catch you guys in the next one. And if you missed yesterday's video, linked right here, Fancy Skincare. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.